Ryan Little. Ryan Little. Ryan Little. Ryan Little.
No! First one? First one? Oh, no! Come on! Come on! No, oh, it's still alive! It's still alive! No! Oh, come here. Eat. Get rid of it! I'm spectating. No, I got that go! Eric coming in like every night. Light him up.
Jack it up.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Shiny! 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 We have to get Merlin. We have to get Merlin. What is it? What is it? What is it? Water orb! I have this! Done. Tabby, go. Oh! Oh my god!
You know what the stakes are for this.
What? I see for the
Our
count?
marriage.
Microphone check. Check 212. What you're gonna do when we're back live for another Wizarding Wednesday full of news for you, bars. Hey. Hey. Go Steps with the mic checks. Danielle, David M, Veridicus, Amelia, Codename, Varvra, Zion Wars, Naylene, Lauren, Becky, Denebula, Lizzie, Metatron, Harley, Ramos, Cindy, Hillary, Ghost Steps holding it down over on Twitch. I know I forgot somebody else. Rita, Micah, Gabe. What is good? Happy Wizarding Wednesday, everybody. And we're coming in Zion War with the 5 gifted Mimbies. Let me get my nifflers and gifts in the chat if you haven't done so already. Thank you, Zion War. Appreciate you spreading the Lumos at the beginning of the stream like that and supporting the channel like that. If you did get a gifted membership, be sure to thank Zion War over on YouTube. And of course, Hillary showing some love over on Twitch with the sub. 30 months. 30 months. That's longer than some people's relationships. I'm not saying it happens, but I'm just saying. That's commitment right there from Hillary. Show some love over on Twitch. And I think they said Cindy has like a 3. It's currently on a 3 stream streak. Whatever that is. Twitch got some new stuff going on over there. So, yeah. What up, Joel? Micah also over on Twitch with the with the mic checks. Oh my gosh, how you guys doing today? What's up, Captain Catechus? How you doing? Perez, good to see you. Check 1212. Happy Wizarding Wednesday, James. XpectoGO. Same to you, Zachary. Appreciate you. Glad you guys are being here. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday so far. If you're not, I hope we can make it better. Hope you guys are warm. It is chill. It's starting to get chilly over out our way. So I hope you guys are cozying down. Dual streaming today, says Micah. Nice, 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 nice. Thank you guys for the lifters and gifts in the chat. And again, Zion War, thank you for the 5. Yo, we got some news to talk about. I have some thoughts. I recently saw some announcements for like games coming up in 2026. Obviously, the delay of GTA, bars, GTA 6, and some of the other games. And I've been listening to a lot of content creators, but also journalists, publishers in the gaming sphere, talking about how the delay in GTA kind of shifts the whole release schedule for a lot of games who were trying to avoid GTA, particularly the May, I believe, date it originally had. And so I'm like talking about it, then I'm seeing the Game Awards, and I'm like, wait, where is Hogwarts Legacy 2 in like all of this? Like, why haven't we talked about this? And then I was looking at my notes and just like old videos trying to figure out a topic for today. And I'm like, we really haven't heard anything about the sequel since last year when they announced it's going to be down the road and everything. So, but outside of that, we haven't really heard anything. So why is that the case? Is it, I put a poll in YouTube, is it the merger possibly coming up? Is it just, it's in development right now? Is it Chandler leaving? Because Chandler said he's known for a year that he was going to be leaving Avalanche Software. So is it them trying to fill the community manager role? Like, what's been this like quietness, I want to say, this just like vault in non-news coming from Avalanche Software and Hogwarts Legacy outside of the Switch 2 released back in June. Outside of that, we haven't really heard anything lately coming from Hogwarts Legacy. So we're going to dive into that, kind of like just talk about why. And I think it's further down the road than we all anticipated. And this could be a minute. So we're going to talk about that. But yo, it's your boy James over XpectoGO, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy, Wizarding World, Harry Potter, HBO series, all of this Wizarding World content. And today, thank you guys for being here for another Wizarding Wednesday live stream. We're going to come together every Wednesday to talk all things Potter under that umbrella. Again, gaming, TV shows, movies, stores, merch, everything, baking shows, everything. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about Cursed Child and Tom Felton making his debut. I believe it was last night. A lot of videos on Instagram and across a lot of Potter social media. So we're going to talk about that. Show some Lumos over to Tom Felton on his debut. And we got some behind the scenes photos, which we haven't seen in a while, at least for a couple of weeks or a week or so, for the TV series. Shout out to Becky for making me aware of that. So we're going to talk about that on top of Hogwarts Legacy and the sequel and the lack of news coming from that. As we see Ranyard celebrate 23 months, Patronus Squad saying happy Wizarding Wednesday, all of you amazing locals. Thank you. And then we got Nerdy Black Gamer celebrating 38 months, 3 years. Patronus Squad, I still want explorable Ministry of Magic in Hogwarts Legacy 2. I don't know how you can explore, how much you can explore in Hogwarts Legacy 2, especially in the Ministry of Magic. I mean, you might be able to do like the surface part, but there's no way they're going to let you explore the Department of Mysteries. Like, there's no way they'll let you explore that. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Happy birthday, Micah. Awesome, bro, Micah, you didn't tell me. I got to sing happy birthday. Everybody, I need all the birthday wishes, all the birthday hearts. Micah, I always forget your Hogwarts house. Happy birthday to Micah from XpectoGO. Happy birthday to Micah. You all know. Happy birthday to Micah. It's your day. Happy birthday to Micah. Hip hip hooray. I'm good. As you can tell, I'm good at this. Bars. As you can tell, I'm very good at this. I should make a career out of it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, thank you, Ranyard, Nerdy Black Gamer, and of course Zion War and everybody who's supporting the channel. Shout out to Patronus Squad overall. Love you guys. Thanks everyone. This is what we do here, Mike. We bring the hype, we bring the bars, we bring E for effort. I'm glad you didn't say A for effort, the devil. That would have been worse, but thank you for the A for effort. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. But yeah, that being said, oh my gosh. You guys seemed to enjoy it last week. And I always forget to bring this up, but we're going to start the stream off with a little Q&A. So I'm going to open that up right quick over on the YouTubes, because that's a thing. YouTube is a thing. And so I got to get into YouTube streaming vertical. They have the option now. And it's going to be interesting. They say it's supposed to help with discoverability and all that, like all the like not niche, but all the technical stuff when it comes to streaming overall and just YouTube stuff. But I said I wanted to try it. So wait, how do I do this actually? Did I forget how to open up Q&A? Wait, fan funding. Do they not have it anymore? I'm just going to do it old school then. Do they not have it anymore? The plus, member, start poll. Oh, there it is. Start Q&A. There it is. So if you're over on YouTube, I don't know how to do it on, I don't think Twitch has this feature. But I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to ask me anything concerning Hogwarts Legacy overall. Or anything that I have. I don't have to answer it if I don't want to, but you can ask me anything. You guys seem to enjoy that. So I'm going to open that up on YouTube right quick, and then we'll get into the topics at hand. What up, James and Sue? What up, KP Bird? Man, what is good? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah. AJ, cue the happy Hogwarts birthday from the pot. Yes, AJ. What is up, AJ Draws? How you doing, bud? The man, the myth, the legend, Larry White with the James. Iconic. You've been doing that for like almost, 2 years now, Larry? How you doing, Larry? Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing swell. Hope all is well. And if not, I hope everything is better now that you're here with the fam, with the best community in the world. All right, let's get into it right quick. Let's see if we have any questions. All right, we got 2 off the jump. Do you think we'll get Peeves in the TV show? We have to. This is from Becky. TV show, do you think we'll get... Oh, quiet my phone. We're all in agreement, right, chat? Like, we have to, right? Like, we have to. Yeah, we have to. Did I hear something that they already casted Peeves, possibly? Or is that just a figment of my imagination? Both can be true. But no, we have to. We have to. That was a big... Just seeing how much detail they're going into it just from the spec behind the scenes with showing Uncle Vernon's like whole day in the beginning of Philosopher's Stone in chapter 1 with him experiencing unusual things, seeing a cat reading the newspaper with glasses and running into the little wizard with wearing lavender robes. We saw those at least background behind the scenes photos. So if they're going to give us that, you have to give us Peeves. You have to give us Peeves. So yeah, I think we're going to get Peeves. I think we're going to get Peeves. Let me see. Barbara, do you think they will ever let us cast spells while flying? Ooh, this is in reference to Hogwarts Legacy and the sequel and any other games after that. Casting spells while flying. That might be tough. I say over under 45. Over under 35% chance. I say under. I don't think we'll see it. Maybe in like future installments, but with them like kind of opening up the world, giving us a new map, we're assuming, possibly like London and Diagon Alley and everything in the sequel. Maybe we'll get it eventually in like a 3rd installment if they do make it a trilogy. Which we all think it is going to be since we started as a 5th year with the first game. Maybe. We didn't really see a lot of flying fighting until what? Order of the Phoenix? And that was like flightless like support. So yeah, Order of the Phoenix, we really didn't see that much of. Was the first time I think we started seeing that. And then of course when they were chasing Harry and the Deathly Hallows, where before Hedwig died, it could go that route. That would be an interesting mechanic though. I can see it like as like a mini thing, like a cutscene type battle. It would be cool if it was like a reactionary one. I think we'd see that more so than an actual like all out, like you can use like any of your move combos. So when I say reactionary one, think of like Spider-Man games where it's a cutscene, and then it slows down and it gives you a chance to hit like R1 and X at the same time or whatever. Or like God of War was popular for doing this as well, and of course so many other games, but those are the big ones I think of. So I think we're more so going to see that version if we get any flight fighting or dueling in the air. I think we'll see that more so than being able to use our normal spell diamond, if that makes sense. But good question, Barbara. Felicious folks, says Stargeezer Tail. Hey, what's up, Stargeezer? Have you been watching the new season of Wizards of Baking yet? Zion Wars. Me and Sue are waiting. So what we do, since we don't normally have Max, we normally wait for like all the episodes to release, and then we just go crazy and watch all of it at the same time. So we're waiting. So that way we don't have to pay for like 2 months of HBO Max. But no, we haven't seen it. Keep hearing great things. Magic celebrated 35 months. Patroni Squad. Oh, only 1 more month to get the new badge. Lee, good to see you. Thank you for the support over there. I think Peeves has been casted, Cindy. Yeah. Let me see. Knock these out. Andrew Kramer says, from a graphics or control standpoint, what would you improve in Hogwarts Legacy 2? Graphics or controls? I didn't like the camera view that much. If you guys remember, it was always off-centered. I didn't like the camera view. I wish we had options to kind of like go in and out. Maybe we did, and I just didn't find it. But that's the big one I didn't like that much when it comes to like controls of the game. Graphics wise, I don't know, because it looks gorgeous on like a 4K TV or monitor. Like the game was gorgeous, especially playing on PC. The game was gorgeous. So graphics wise, I couldn't tell you, because I think it looks solid. But controls wise, there was some stuff. I wish also flying controls. I don't know. It doesn't seem as intuitive or as user-friendly, the flying controls. And I think narratively, it made sense because it was a new broom and you were testing it out for, what's his name? But those are the two that stand out. Hey, Grayson is here. For flight control for sure. It always seemed wonky to me. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Dylan in the chat. Maybe more in the seasons like rain and such. Yeah, I wish you could free look when on a mount. Yeah, it was limited looks. Yeah, really a romance option. August Legacy says that. Yeah, hold the button that enhances, it changes the height. Yeah, yes, Larry. Yes, flight control for me too, says Becky. Hey, Dylan, thank you for the love, DK and AJ. We're just watching Food Network. Oh, it's on Food Network? I don't have I think I have YouTube TV though. Let me see. So that was a great question from Andrew. Knock these out. I got 5 more, I think. James, have you heard about the Middle East or Microsoft thinking about acquiring Warner Brothers Studios, and what impact do you think it would have on Hogwarts Legacy 2, if any? Yeah, I've heard I think I've heard like a report on everybody under the sun possibly owning WB, and it's got to have an impact. It's got to have an impact on Hogwarts Legacy 2. Like it has to, whoever it is. Maybe minimal, but impact for sure. And so It's just going to be how big. What I think how it could impact it, I think it's going to be based on who's in control. If like a Sony grabs like Warner Brothers, for example, which they said they're not in the market for it. But if they did, I think it could be for the better. Just from a gaming wise, I do think it would, because I think they're trying to get out of the exclusive game as well, with some of their projects. Because like Final Fantasy, for example, and Helldivers, they're all on multi-platforms now. Even Spider-Man, but there is an initial like console exclusive, so that could happen, which would be a negative, because I think the reason it was the high-selling game in 2023 was because Avalanche Software made it a point that everybody had a chance to get the game, whether it's on Switch to PC. So I think it's going to have an impact. It just depends on who gets them. Good question though. Let me see. Who is this? That was from Perez. This is from AJ. How do you think the series might change the design of Hogwarts itself in the sequel? I hope they change it. Boston Max, and I was listening to the behind-the-scenes video from the State of Play, and Boston Matson, senior designer of Hogwarts, she says, like, we know Hogwarts is a sentient castle, and it's alive. So there could be like some changes and stuff. They might. I think the easiest change, not the easiest change, I think the like day one like must change is make it bigger. I think they're going to make Hogwarts bigger. I think they would make Hogwarts bigger, because then it just feels that way. It always feels new again, whether it's by 10% or 20 or like 5%, 3%. I think they're going to make Hogwarts bigger. I think they're going to add more secret tunnels through the mountain. Avatar. Yeah, I think they're going to add in more of the like secret passages that we read in the books. So yeah, I think they're for sure. We're going to add, I think they're going to, the second thing, so make it bigger. The second thing is they're going to introduce classes. So we're going to find classes that we didn't know were there. So they're going to introduce other classes, because obviously our class load changes year to year. So yeah. Clutch, says AJ. Bigger Hogwarts can only be a W. Exactly. Great reference, James. Thank you, David. 27.3% more Merlin Trials. Tim, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. I don't want to hear anything about Merlin Trials. Question from, need to sit down, need to have a let me see. Is Patronus Squad doing... Oh, yes, we are. For the holidays, yes. I have been doing stuff behind the scenes. That's all I'll say. Yes, we are doing something. So I need to get that running. I know Hillary's been helping with that the past year or two. So Hillary, text me if you want to like start that back up. But yeah. Hey, Lightstar, happy Wednesday. Maybe even make a second unreleased document. Who said that, Becky? Sorry, James, but Merlin's another castle. Bro, don't get me started on Merlin. You always made me dance when you say secret tunnel. Did you already answer my question? Amanda, I haven't got to your question yet. So yeah, that's a good question, though. That's a good question. I'd be happy to run it again. Thanks, Hillary. Yeah, text me. We'll talk. What would I do with focus story? What I would do is focus more on story about actual Hogwarts students, not some chosen one characters, one capable of using ancient magic. I don't know. Who is that? VZ? I disagree. I understand where you're going, because like everybody's looking forward to the game more so because of life as a student at Hogwarts. Everybody, yes, was hoping, like, looking forward to casting spells, casting Avada Kedavra, and kind of exploring everything. But everybody was looking forward to Hogwarts life. And that's the thing, like, people still wish that Avalanche Software leaned more into was the Hogwarts life. So I understand your sentiment for sure, but they've already set the stage at the end of the first game narratively. It has to be about us. It has to. Honestly, we didn't get that much love as an individual character. we were there solving everybody else's problems. So it never really felt like our decisions were being made by us. It felt like decisions was already made for us, outside of like, you know, the Crucio spell with Sebastian and a couple of other stuff, how you respond to people. But even then, that really didn't have any consequences narratively. So I want the exact opposite. I want them to lean more into our character, why we can use ancient magic, where we come from, how that our ability to use ancient magic is going to affect the overall narrative, the overall Wizarding world. Because that was the cliffhanger they left us on, whether to reveal it or keep it secret regarding to ancient magic and what is it called? The thing underneath Hogwarts. So like, they have to continue that. They have to. Hey! Honestly, the lack of consequences for choice was disappointing. I agreed, Micah. Agreed. Sims experience. Yeah, I think that's a separate game. For sure. I like the stories from Magic Awakened more than Hogwarts Legacy. Mr. Meow, I agree. Like, it's so weird. The writing I've enjoyed more in the mobile games than I have in Hogwarts Legacy, which is the only like AAA game so far for Porky Games. But Hogwarts Mystery, Wizards Unite, Magic Awaken, the stories have just been amazing and mysterious and like fun to follow. So I don't think that's a hot take at all. But yeah, great question, Lauren. Let me see. David M. Kelly, have you seen the new on-set lit photos direct? Yeah, we're going to talk about that. New robes over on X. We're going to talk about that. But I have seen them. Because I have questions. But yeah, I did see that, David. Let me see. Lee, will they make it so the wand types influence sure stats or spell strength? I hope so. The wand stuff just felt cosmetic, just like a lot of stuff. It all felt surface level. And again, it didn't feel like there was any consequences with the type of wand you chose or the type of clothing you wore outside of like upgrading your gear and everything. But it all just felt so surface level when it comes to that. So I hope, like when I transfer my information from WizardingWorld.com or HarryPotter.com with my Patronus and my wand and everything, I hope that affects and gives me a distinct style of gameplay, whether it's my stats and casting spells or just overall stuff. Like, I want some more RPG elements for sure in the sequel, and I hope we get that, especially with choices and consequences. Hogwarts Legacy 1 was great for dipping the toes. Exactly. I think they set the blueprint. Exactly. To the RPG open world element. Could work for Wizarding World. So now they can go ham. Exactly, Becky. Well said. I still be playing Hogwarts Mystery if it weren't for the microtransactions. Yeah. Hogwarts Mystery is underrated. Cindy got me back into it back in the day. I hope they add the Sphinx, Dragon, Hippogriff, clubhouses, locations, Hogwarts Legacy 2. I love that mystery and the new locations in Hogwarts. Yes, exactly, AJ. What if they added branching narratives? Hogwarts. That's what we thought, especially when we got the two covers. I thought we were going to have branching narratives. We didn't. Let me see. I got 3 more questions. What would you have in your room requirement, and what would it look like? What would you have in your room requirement? What would it look like? If I'm being honest, a nice refrigerator. a nice looking kitchen. Where I could like cook some fun stuff. Like if it was something I wanted, yeah, like beach would be cool, but I can enjoy that like in Magical Beast class and everything like that. Like I can enjoy that with the groundskeeper or whatever. But having a nice kitchen with like anything you want to cook, like you see like on those cooking shows and stuff, I don't know. I'm a big boy. But if we were going strictly like Wizarding World, I would love to have like some beasts. I would love to have like just hanging out with some nifflers and mooncalves and Thestral's my favorite creature, if we're going Wizarding World. But yeah, excellent answer. Thank you. I mean, I'm a Hufflepuff. Our common room is literally next to the kitchen, so it's on brand. It's on brand. I still want to see Isadora Morganite as a big bad and Seb as the MacGuffin. Tim. Me too. Me too. Me too. I don't, because I keep going back to her portrait. That was like destroyed or whatever. Bro, she could have another portrait. I know she died. But there are people there are witches and wizards who are dead, who are still able to talk to us in the portraits. I think there's another portrait somewhere. But yeah, I would love to like hear from Isadora Morganite. Especially if we bring Merlin involved. So we're gonna have to restore her portraits in the sequel. I mean, I'm just saying. The Keepers could only take us so far. Isadora kind of took it further. Because my next video I want to do is Ancient Magic. Because emotions play such a big thing. Let me see. All right, last two. Would you like the new Hogwarts Legacy to have more Sims mechanics? No. I think that's a separate game. Gabe. I know a lot of people would, but I think that's a separate game. Keep it RPG, but lean in more to the RPG stuff. Zachary, have you got a platinum trophy yet in Harry Potter Quiz Champions? I have not. Honestly, the only platinum trophy I have, because I don't even do platinum trophies, is Hogwarts Legacy. But I need to. I heard it wasn't that hard. I saw Retro do it. I heard it wasn't that hard. When are we going to have another meetup? Micah, next year. I'm trying to get something together. Next year. You think we'll get the documentary? No, we're not, Amelia. We're not. You think we'll be a prefix or head boy? That's the last question. I don't think there's, just like with the lack of house points, I don't think you need the head boy, head girl. We could be, and I think that would be like a cool like little side quest. If that makes sense. I think that would be a cool little side quest, but I don't think we need it. I don't think we need it. What if Isadora was secretly a descendant of Merlin? Bro, she would have to be a descendant of Morgana because of her last name. I don't mind going down. I never mind going down this rabbit hole. But yeah. I don't think there's another portrait. You think there's more journals? I think that it's more so what I want. What I think they're going to go, like, they're done with the Isadora Keeper storyline. Now they're going to just lean into the Ancient Magic and they can do whatever they want. They're done with the Isadora Keepers Ranrock storyline. So that's what I think. But I want more Isadora. Waits for it. Sydney, get out of here. What if James was a descendant though? Galactic Dragon. I'm just saying, if they lean into Isadora, they have to lean more into Merlin. Just based off her last name. James, please. Y'all try to... Oh, all of y'all trying to get me with the Merlin stuff? Is that what I'm... Oh my gosh. She was not even here. James, please, pretty please, with Butterbeer, make another great video with Sue for the Lisa Hogwarts Legacy 2. Like you did with Wizards Unite. AJ, I was thinking about that earlier this year. Like a live action Hogwarts Legacy video like I did with Wizards Unite. And I was just trying to figure out how I would do it. Because like with Wizards Unite, since it was like current time period, I didn't have to worry about like costumes or like background settings. You know what I'm saying? So it's harder to execute strictly because of the time period and more stuff I have to like worry about, which is again costumes, settings. Like I've even scouted. We have like an old like museum that kind of looked like a Hogwartsy type feel and stuff. So like I could accomplish it from the setting, but then I have to worry about like getting robes, which I mean I could buy like on I can get like the Fanatics robe on Amazon or something and do that. So it's not impossible. I just like I wouldn't know where to take it. I wouldn't know where to take it. And whereas with Wizards Unite, when we did our movies, it was easy to do because we could just insert ourselves into the narrative, which was already there because we were already part of the narrative. So if you want to help with the writing, AJ, because I know you have a background knowledge in like shooting and like just the whole cinematography feel. If you want to help with that, I'd be down because I miss it. I'm thinking about doing. I'm working on scripting an intro, a cinematic intro for like our streams and even for certain segments, just so I can get into my cinematic bag because I miss it so much. But yeah, I'd be down. Joe would too. Use AI. I know that would help. No, I'm trying to keep it. My little camera and my writing. But yeah, DM me, AJ. We'll talk. The hype for Hogwarts Legacy 2 is unreal, so I think you should do it, bro. It would break the internet if for those of you guys who don't know what AJ is referencing, and like our Wizards Unite crew, they know what's good. But let me see.
Sveezy subscribe to the channel.
I'll keep it quiet, but this was like this is heavy dialogue, but I shot like all of this with like a Sony A64. I had a 16mm f1.2 lens, so I can get that bokeh that I enjoy seeing. And then I played around with like a little bit of like shaky cam and stuff because it didn't have in-body image stabilization in the lens. But it was all about the LUTs for me and how I filmed it. And then just setting the tone when I did it with this. It was just all going to be like not a lot of talking and kind of like letting the music and Sue's acting and even how I shot it kind of like do the talking when it comes to the story we were telling and everything like that. But like I would love to do this again. Sue's even like brought it up, and like we even played around with like a little bit of special effects, as you can see like there and stuff, which like is easier to come by, but like the slow motion stuff and everything, like just kind of playing around. I even did like some apparition here. Like I would like this is easy to do. I just need to write it. This is like honestly now that I've picked up how to do it, and I did it even before this. I had did like a Wizards Unite trailer. XpectoGO Wizards Unite. I think trailer maybe. It might be our reactions maybe. Yes, all our reactions. Oh, there you go. Fan-made trailer. So like I did like right here, like I did special effects for this one because this is the mobile game. So it's like interacting with a mobile game in real life, which was what the game was all about. I even like picked the spots on where to film and everything and stuff. Sue being an amazing actress. Got some of my friends' kids to join with this and help out. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about this. So when you turn to open the app, you get a wand. I love that shot. It's one of my favorite shots. There's a reason it's the thumbnail, but this is my favorite shot. She runs right into it. I even did like the dragon. I made that. That took forever just to add right there. Yeah. Yeah. I want to get back in my cinematic bag. They're all well done. Oh, thank you. If any other company could create Wizarding World years stories to pursue, stories I would like to pursue, any of them original. I would prefer the founders, but yeah. AJ, DM me. I'll hit up Joe. I know Joe's working on another project as well, but I just need help writing. James might be the next Christmas World spin-off. Everybody still needs a series. I need a cameraman for a campaign for the 8th 3080. I think I found it in USC. I can film for sure. I can film for sure. But anyway, thanks for the good questions, you guys. Let's get into the topics. We're going to react to Draco. Let me get yours in the chat. We're going to react to Draco back by thanks to Tom Felton and the Cursed Child and the set photos. And then we'll get into where is Hogwarts Legacy 2 and where is it? Yeah, get back into it. You both could be picked up for a Harry Potter TV series. Oh, thanks, Naylee. I need thank you. Newton friends. I know that's more animation, but a live action would be fun to do, Cindy. I can be a script editor. I'm good at polishing up text. Yo, for real? I didn't know that, Merlin. Yeah, really. And that the fan film was a joint project. I had got like different voice actors from Patronus Squad to help, and I had gave them all like scripts and stuff to say, and they just sent me their voice recordings and stuff. So I've done like community projects before. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's get right into the latest and greatest. We'll see you guys on the other side. We're James.
And I'm Sue.
And we are XpectoGO. Bring you guys the latest and greatest. The latest and greatest. The latest and greatest. The latest and greatest. The latest and greatest.
Ryan Little.
All right, mic check. So we're starting with Draco Malfoy, aka Tom Felton, being back for Tom Felton donning the role as Draco Malfoy, the role that made him infamous, famous, legendary actor. And he's been one of the few Harry Potter actors who kind of like embraced the fandom even after all this time. One of the other ones is obviously the actor who played Neville, and Bonnie Wright who played Ginny, and even what's her name who played Luna, amongst others. And so Tom being everywhere, even tried out the Hogwarts Legacy game and did the Sebastian Sallow trial as himself, as Draco. He's been everywhere in regards to the fandom. And when they announced that he would be coming back to play Draco, but on Broadway for The Cursed Child, I was like, oh my gosh. And even like the photos we got was so cool. So last night, if you guys didn't know, was his debut as Draco for The Cursed Child. And I know he's done theater before, but again, it's different as well. So this was his, let me go back. There's one when he first gets here. Yeah, so this one right here. So this was so cool. Anybody who's done stage or been to a play, I've done, as you guys know, I have like experience in ballet and stuff. the applause, the audience is as much as the production as everything else, the stagehands and the actors and everything. And so like seeing this pause because of the applause bars was just so heartwarming. So this is where you first see him in the Cursed Child. And he has to he's keeping a straight face, like, but he's letting the applause happen. And the thing goes for a while. Even the actors, like, because again, you know. And this is long, by the way. This is long.
I need a favor.
But it was just so cool, man. Even like the promotion leading for the Cursed Child and stuff, like every Harry Potter fan wants to see Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, Rupert Grint, Tom Felton, Bonnie Wright, like everybody come back to play their characters again in an older fashion, because they're around the age now where they are able to play the parents, where they can have kids and everything, like we see in Cursed Child. And so can you just imagine like this scene, but with like Daniel Radcliffe here and Tom Felton, like how many first, it would make so much money, first and foremost. Whether it was on Broadway or just in film, they would make so much money. But second, Harry Potter fans just want to see it. So to see like just the beginning steps of that possibly being a thing with Tom Felton here was so cool. Everybody went crazy online. I'm on Instagram, and that was like where a lot of like just the craziness happened. TikTok as well. But just this fandom, bro. This fandom's not going anywhere. Like, it's just not going anywhere. And then this is where you do the bows at the end. And again, vertical. So this was on Instagram initially. With Scorpius. So, I mean, once you got like your first one down, like then it's just like, you know, easy money. And I think they're doing a red carpet Sunday because Carrie O'Kara Lewis, I think she's going to be one of the hosts to do the red carpet for the Broadway of Cursed Child this weekend. So, but I couldn't help myself but just smile. Like, I couldn't help but just smile because, again, it's so cool to see these actors that we've all grown up with play these roles and come back to the role. And you have a storyline because of Cursed Child, say what you want about the story, where this is a possibility. And again, to see Tom Felton kind of embrace it and do that, it's pretty cool. It's just pretty cool. It's just pretty cool. It's just pretty cool. It's just pretty cool. So that happened last night, and everybody went crazy. Daniel is exactly on the best terms with Roland. I mean, Ashton, yeah, I know. I'm speaking as a fan who would love to see that, but yeah. Standing ovation when he walked out was yeah, exactly, Cindy. Seeing him mirroring how Jason Isaacs was with him back in the day is wonderful. Yeah, they have a famous relationship. Yeah, like Draco and Lucius, like they were estranged and stuff, and Draco like feared him. But in regards to Jason Isaacs and Tom Felton, like they were just like, it was literally like a father-son, like mentor-mentee like relationship. And as they got older, peer amongst peer relationship, like they just loved each other and loved acting with each other. And Tom often talked about how sweet Jason was outside of the role, like in between takes or something like that. So that's why when Jason Isaacs has that menace, has that just like mean streak playing Lucius, sometimes it would be disjarring because Jason Isaacs in person in real life is just such a sweetheart. So seeing that here possibly, I don't know the actor who plays Scorpius in the Cursed Child, but kind of seeing that relationship here a little bit is pretty cool for sure. And I tried to get a ticket, man. I tried to get a ticket for Sue and I to go. And then I know Hillary kind of reached out and was like, would you be interested? Because I know she was holding and stuff. But I think the timing with everything, we wouldn't have been able to get out there till like late. Because I just finished football season and we're hosting Thanksgiving and stuff. So, yeah. I wonder if the original actors would come watch Felton perform. Ooh, for sure, I could see like a Bonnie Wright or again the Phelps twins who play Fred and George, and even I wouldn't be surprised if Emma came. I know Emma Watson, who plays Hermione, and Tom are pretty close. So I think that's something that could happen. Whether it's secret, they got like a secret seating in the top somewhere and they're watching him and she's able to go behind the scenes backstage and say hi to him at the end of it. Maybe. That would be cool. I think they are coming back around after the recent events. We'll see. I hope so. I'm going to Forbidden Forest Experience in Vancouver next week. Nice. We did we did it as a community last year. Was that last year? I still got to upload that film. Yeah, we went to the Forbidden Forest with some of the people in chat here. Really? Were you there? I know Josh was there. I know Zoxa was there. I know Logan and everybody else was there. So Hillary and Sasha, yeah, okay, I do, okay. I'm going to see him in the show in a few months. Jen was there too. Jen Kick, that's right, with her husband. That's right. So, all right, Sue Emo's in the chat.
Hello. What are we talking about? Forbidden Forest?
Yeah, somebody brought up they're going to see it in Vancouver.
AJ said we're getting sued.
Oh yeah. Speaking of AJ wants us to do a live action short film / trailer for Hogwarts Legacy 2, like we did for Wizards Unite.
Ooh, we could totally do that.
I told him the only issue I'm having is like just with clothing. Because with Wizards Unite, you can like wear anything because it's current day. So
I feel like this coat would work. There are some pretty cool long coats.
Yeah, the robes were kind of similar.
They had coats.
They did.
Okay.
They did.
That was an option.
I know.
Okay. You can dress up as a giant niffler, like in the mods.
But AJ,
we can totally do it.
AJ has thrown his hat in the ring to help. He said Joe would be down, and even Merlin said he'll help with cleaning up the script.
AJ will help on writing and storyboarding.
Yeah, AJ knows what he's doing in regards to.
All right, let's make it happen right now.
Yeah, but right now we're reacting to just talking about this. I don't know.
Aw, he's so cute. He's so happy. Is he crying?
Yeah. And that's what I told chat like earlier. It's just so cool to see. Because we want to see these actors play these roles again, but as adults and stuff, because now we have a story because of Cursed Child, whether you like it or not. So, oh yeah. Turn it down.
Is that better?
Oh, I forgot. I had it up because of the other thing.
Oh.
My fault, chat. My fault. But yeah, now that they're older and we have a storyline where they're older, it would be cool for them to come back. And so to see this happen, whether it's on Broadway, it's still pretty cool. And like, it would be cool to see like Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson and all them, Rupert Grint, Because like I said, it would be cool if this was Daniel right here and this was Tom here.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that would be awesome. That would be pretty awesome.
I'm like rethinking the outfit now. Like we were so pumped about it. But now that I'm looking at it,
I like it.
I feel like he needs a coat over it.
It is the coat though.
I know. I feel like it needs more layers. Like look how many layers.
Yeah.
I just like the layers.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't need it. I feel like, because even like in today's fashion, like the less layers, the more pristine it is. You know, whether it's like suits, for example. Like, unless you have like a tight jacket or tight overcoat to go over top of the suit, like Harry's is just like frothy.
What? Please define frothy.
Floppy and what was the other one? I can't remember the word. It's a word I made up, but yeah. That's a word I made up. Harry works in the ministry, so his robes are appropriate. Yeah.
AJ agrees with me. AJ said an additional Snape coat, but with green Slytherin ornaments would work well. Thanks, AJ.
No, I like the clean look. I like the clean look. It's more prestigious.
Britter said floppy and fresh.
Yes, that's
Frothy.
We're gonna go with that.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's just something about it. It's too clean.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it looks Umbridge-y, but with pants.
Yeah.
And black.
I can see that.
Maybe that's what they were going for. Dark Umbridge vibes.
There's
but boy version.
But there's definitely a difference in the clothes between these two. And I think his style.
He's like a businessman and he's like a harried government employee.
Yeah. Because even with Hermione, her clothing and stuff, and Ron's, I think that's on purpose. I don't like that he went with the long hair though.
What?
I like the long hair.
It's very wizardy.
It is. It's because traditional. Traditional.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I don't know. I just think Lucius more so than Draco when I see this. Because, like, would he still...
And he loves his dad.
Would he still want to be like Lucius after everything? Because he did end up in...
I never got the feeling that Draco thought his parents had done any wrong.
Yeah.
Not that we actually get to see Draco, emote at the end of the Deathly Hallows. But, you know, like, they're all kind of huddled. They're like, oh, we survived.
Yeah.
Like, we did what we had to do, and we made it through to the other side. Good job, team.
He felt more...
Team Malfoy.
He felt more Team Narcissa than Team Lucius.
When my father hears about this, that's his main line.
But that's him also...
Do you know who my father is?
But that's also him younger. That's also him younger. But no, you make a good point.
Thank you.
You make a good point. Channeling his inner Lucius. Yeah. Except it looks like a wardrobe failed to hem his pants. Yeah, his pants are too... Yeah, I agree. I don't know how many wardrobe changes he has, but yeah, I agree. This should be tightened up a little bit.
Micah said, okay, so does this mean we're accepting Cursed Child as canon now? I thought collectively we had all agreed to pretend it hadn't happened.
Yeah.
But we're just happy to see Tom.
We're just happy to see adult versions.
In whatever play this is.
And we're just happy to see Tom come back as Draco.
Yeah.
Fanfic or not.
Amanda said, in the books, his family is all he has at the end.
Yeah.
Lauren said he was slightly influenced by his dad. You can't help but be influenced by your parents a little, even if you don't agree with them.
I mean, for sure. I totally agree. But yeah, I wish he had his own. It would be, because it would be cool to have the slick back hair still, but like not as long. I think it would still be. It would be nice to have the slick back hair.
But then that's like little boyish.
For sure. And his hair changed even in the movies.
It did. It went from
he had like a little
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I don't have any words to describe the hair. Just like sound effects and like hands.
They knew what it was.
We all know what we're talking about.
Ryan!
Hey,
What's
Ryan.
good? Good to see you. Happy Wizarding Wednesday. So, that was the Cursed Child again. Tom Felton making his debut last night on Broadway, playing the role as Draco Malfoy again after eons of him playing it. I think the last movie was what? 2012? I think it was. So, it's been a minute. It still feels recent.
From what?
Well, 2012 to now, like, it still feels like... It's because it's only, like, what, 13 years? Jeez.
That means we're old if 13 years.
It's
doesn't
only
feel like,
13
oh,
years.
It was just a decade ago.
Yeah.
It was just the other day.
Yeah, that's true. Great to see you guys saying. Might be a Lord of the House thing, long hair. I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Very,
a good point.
again, everything he's doing feels traditional and coming from money. Like everything, from the attire to everything. So, speaking of traditional, I don't know what to think about these set photos. Because I have questions.
What questions?
First and foremost, let's get to it. We have our first things of set photos we've seen in a minute. And we see Harry without his glasses here. We see young Draco here. We see young Ron here and young Neville here. And we even get photos of Madam Hooch as well. With the getup.
What?
I know.
What?
I know.
What?
I know. So
What?
So let's go to the original. So first, starting with this. Is this okay? I just have a question. Is this their robe?
It has a collar.
It has a collar, but it also has the long hood.
Uh-huh.
So is this their robe or something to cover their robes? Because Draco has a similar one.
It's a collar plus pointy hood.
Yeah, but Draco has a similar one.
Yeah.
Quidditch
Look how
robes?
long they are.
They're very long, very big. I feel like you wouldn't be able to move if you had them in Quidditch robes, though. Looks like a jumpsuit, Madam Hooch. I mean, yeah, we'll get to Madam Hooch. I'm saving that one for last.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Amanda said, I am confusion. Yuri said it might be an additional overcoat.
That's what I was thinking. Now, is
it
it
looks
for...
like not that heavy of material, just from the wrinkle.
It looks like a rain jacket.
It looks like a poncho. It looks kind of stiff.
Yeah. But is that something they're wearing between takes? Because it even looks like there's rain right here.
Barbara said, remember when they went to Hagrid's class and they had those with the pointy hats attached?
But we see him also in the black robes. It was like our first look at him back in like July.
So maybe they have like outerwear.
That's what I'm thinking.
Was there outerwear in the list of supplies that they needed in book 1?
Ooh.
I know it said like a number of robes. Becky said rain has been terrible in the UK recently, so they could be raincoats. But the same raincoat and with a collar, that's a coat. That's like a regular.
That's
he's
a regular.
Not shooting right now.
Yeah. This isn't.
It could be like that's a very specific poncho.
Yeah. Collar and if you look at it, where is Draco's one? Draco is wearing the same one.
And it's
like same color,
length.
but it's full length and the hood goes like all the way down here.
I like how he has the collar popped.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
What is this right here also?
It looks like a hair clip to me.
Oh, okay. So definitely in between takes.
Amelia said, James, there's a new pic from
Ooh.
WWD with a better look.
Ooh, let's look. Let's see if we can pull it up.
Yeah, Lauren said hair clip. Yuri said, check the news Discord for a better look at maybe Parvati. And the robe.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, it's got a...
Everybody's wearing it. So, okay, this is... Why is it red, though? Why is Draco wearing a red one?
Draco wasn't wearing red.
It was the same color. It was the same color.
That looks purple to me.
I mean, yeah. Hold on.
It has pockets. I like the
Oh
belt.
my gosh.
Does it have like a little tight sleeve right there around your wrist underneath?
Underneath.
It's outerwear.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. What?
I feel like that would be so much more clothes when you could just use spells. I don't. They're kids though.
Britter said, OMG, I want it. I feel like I would wear
Oh
this.
yeah, I would rock this.
I would wear it on a regular day.
The answer to all your questions is magic.
Always true.
Oh my gosh.
Yuri said, it looks like one of those Victorian overcoats with a capelet attached.
So, but isn't this the same color though? Or is this darker?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I was looking at the color inside because they have colors inside the hood.
Which-
and it looks the same to me because that looks a little green.
Yeah, that looks a little green too. It's
Yeah.
it's literally the same.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, okay, it has a little bit of like red, like a maroon, dark hue. It does look purpley, like plum a little bit as well. But I thought any form of red was because of Gryffindor. But if Draco has the same thing, then same color, the photo with Draco is blurry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's just a Hogwarts. Or AJ said perhaps the robes they wear before the sorting ceremony, like when they're about to get in the boats and it'll keep them dry. That would be
But
cute.
I thought it was all. Well, no, the movies did. Ooh. Because I know I read somewhere they said they already filmed some of the beginning scenes. So now it's like more like Hogwarts classrooms and like other stuff now.
We have people on Twitch and YouTube saying it's aubergine.
Aubergine.
The
What is
color.
that?
It's like
Oh my-
it's like eggplanty,
Oh.
but not as dark. I think.
You guys know so much, bro. I did not know that was a thing. They all have black robes with house colors in the movie, so maybe these are those. But we saw Harry with the black robes.
Micah said maybe the Hogwarts base color is purple and not black. And then Becky said it's the whole black and blue or gold and white thing again with the dress.
Oh yeah.
What color is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever it is, it looks pretty cool.
No, its coat is off the chain. I never would have thought a collar with a hood.
Lauren said the robe might be that color so that it can still stand out when the camera filters are used.
Good point. Good point.
That just feels like outerwear to me because then you can like do the collar and like have it tighter and then also the hood so you can like keep warm like
The belt
around your
though,
neck.
bro.
It's awesome.
That's her braid.
The pockets are always
Oh,
important.
she has a band-aid?
No.
Oh, never mind. That's just lighting. Bro, them jakes is long. Okay, so I'm just wondering why is this color? It'll be. I hope we get that answer. But now we need to talk about this.
Cindy said it reminds her of coats with detachable hoods. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But we need to talk about this. Madam Hooch. Because her fit is a choice. It's a choice. I think I got it zoomed in one. It is a choice.
It's so 90s.
It's so
a
90s.
90s windbreaker, but it's like the colors.
It's so 90s, which shouldn't be the case, though, right?
Why not? 80s, late 80s, early. No, it's early 90s, right?
Yeah, it's early 90s. It's like, what, 91?
So wizards and witches are supposed to not know how to dress like a muggle.
No.
But this is not the color scheme that the muggles...
It's a windbreaker,
like,
though. Everybody's wearing windbreakers.
It is.
It's a windbreaker. I don't care color scheme. This is a windbreaker, bro.
It's so cool.
It's so good. I would rock
so
this right.
cool.
Like I would wear this.
I wouldn't wear that.
I would wear this
wear it.
with some Adidas, bro.
What color would the Adidas be?
That's the question.
It would have to be a completely off the wall color.
Like there's a little bit of red right here, so I could come out with some red and white. But no, it had to be a completely different color.
It would have to be like dark.
No, it had to be white.
White?
Yeah, it had to be white.
Just plain?
Yeah.
I don't know, James.
It reminds me of the show that my niece watched, Sue from Glee, I think. Black Adidas, says Hilly. Yeah, white or black with some color in it.
Kind of Hufflepuff, yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought Hufflepuff immediately.
Yeah.
What is this?
Whistle.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm assuming.
That's what I assumed too. The hair is on point. I love her. You remember her from Sherlock?
I do not.
She was the nurse, she worked in the morgue. No, she wasn't. It was her who was always obsessed with Sherlock. That's
and
her.
she loved Sherlock so much.
Yeah,
and he was like, I'm obsessed with myself.
Yeah.
I'm barely aware that you exist.
That's her.
Oh my goodness.
That's her. Yeah, I know.
She was awesome.
I know.
She was so cute.
I know. That's the
my
actress.
goodness.
That's the actress. She's gonna kill this. But the fit, though, bro. Like, I wish.
Look at it. It's like the parachute pants type thing. Oh, man. And she's just got black boots.
Boots, yeah.
Lauren said, is Madame Hooch a Hufflepuff? I thought she was Ravenclaw, but I can't remember. I thought she was Hufflepuff. I feel like I remember her, but now I can picture her in either Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw colors. I can't remember.
I gotta look it up now.
Yeah, we gotta learn more. Amanda said, yeah, I kind of wish it wasn't yellow because she already has yellow eyes.
Oh, it's not even confirmed.
Oh. Unclear. Not defined.
Oh, shoot. They might be defining it.
They might have claimed her for a Hufflepuff.
They might be defining it. They might be saying she's a Hufflepuff.
To be fair, what house colors are not represented in this outfit? None. It's got yellow, green, blue, and red.
Yeah.
It's every house color, but it's like predominantly Hufflepuffy.
Yeah. You got the blue here, green. You got the red here. Interesting. Even
But
the brown.
it's mostly, but gold is a Gryffindor color, and actually Ravenclaw is what, blue and bronze. So
which you see here.
Yeah.
That could be taken as bronze.
Hufflepuff is yellow and black, Slytherin green and silver.
Yeah.
That technically she's representing every house right now, I think.
I mean, she's like the Hogwarts crest. She's literally like a Hogwarts crest.
Micah said she's camouflaged as a snitch. Zachary said Madame Hooch was a Hufflepuff. But, like, how do you know that?
Yeah, like, I need references now. Because even AI says it's undefined.
AI said...
And we know AI doesn't miss.
100% success rate. All the time, regardless of what you ask.
Yeah.
Yuri said maybe she was homeschooled.
Oh my gosh. The fit, though. The hands in the pockets, bro. It just goes hard. It goes hard, bro.
I just have to point out that this is yet another thing that would be easy to draw if you can't draw hands. I think I'm just gonna have to point this out.
What was that from? What was the other one? What was the other one?
It was Nicholas Flamel and his wife.
That's what it was.
They
were hugging each other.
Their hands were mostly in their pockets. This is very convenient for aspiring artists.
I mean,
I just want to point out the opportunity if you want to draw something.
Is it cold?
There is not even a single hand to be found. Oh wait, there are some fingers right there.
It's cold though. Everybody has their hands in their pockets.
Yeah.
So it's cold.
Micah said, "Yeah, she won't need a parachute if she falls off her broom."
She got the parachute pants. MC Hammer would be so proud. Oh my, yo, the fig. I want this. I even like how it comes across up here with the hood. Yeah. Like, I don't know what these extra buttons are for.
It's like a removable cape.
Yeah, yes. That's what exactly what it feels like.
Somebody said, I can't remember who made that comment, but it looks like it had a removable thing on it.
Because they're like this.
Ryan said, first Hog Leg 2 outfit option confirmed.
Bro, I'm wearing this the entire game if they have this. I'm wearing this the entire game. It wouldn't make sense in the time period. I'm wearing this. This fashion will come 100 years after Hogwarts Legacy, but still.
Wait, Denebula's AI says Hufflepuff. And the fandom wiki and wiki.wiki are both saying Puff. Is there a quote?
Yeah, I need a reference. Where's
one of the original 7 novels?
Oh, wait, hold on.
That says Hufflepuff.
Do I still have it open? I don't.
Or was it just like in the movies? Like, where is that information coming from?
Bro. God.
So many ads.
Yes, I gotta make money.
I guess. I'd love to see the content of the website at some point.
I know. Let me see.
Her Boggart is Lord Voldemort?
What?
That's cool.
Patronus,
I didn't know that.
Patronus not corporeal, 1, unknown length, occupation, loyalty, Quidditch. Where does it say her house?
It does not say it.
It doesn't. Biography. 1918.
1918?
She's old.
Man, they live a long time.
I know.
Denebula said there's a lot of things JKR added later, just saying, yeah, but like, are they all canon or are they just...
Yeah, if JK added it, like stuff on Pottermore is canon, if it comes from her. But that's the thing, like, Wiki would have it up here. Wiki would have it up here.
That's frustrating to me. I'm like, write the books and then move on.
She probably didn't.
But she wrote so much.
That's what I'm saying. She probably didn't want to. So
I mean, there's no reason to include everybody's house. There's not time. You
and
know?
like even with Pottermore, like it was mostly like, hey, these are some notes and stuff I had regarding the items and obscure items I referenced or like events that I referenced. So she just posted those notes and stuff on Pottermore. And she's just wrote it out eventually and everything. So, I mean, more Harry Potter. But, like, yeah, it's canon. Oh, my God. Either way, the drip
That's awesome.
Is awesome. Is amazing. Type house in search bar on her page.
You could Control F search it as well. But
yeah. So, yeah. Red or plum or what was the color they said in chat for the robes? Aubergine. I said overpine. That's a Pokemon. Aubergine. Aubergine.
Over under.
I was not expecting that because I when I first saw the photos, I was like, okay, Harry's house is Gryffindor. It looks red, so maybe green, a greenish dark green for Slytherin, and dark blue and a goldish color.
Oh, Cindy said aubergine is French for eggplant. Fancy. Yuri said, if I remember correctly, they say the Boggart is Voldemort when it's unconfirmed what it would be.
Oh, her Patronus is not corporeal. Which either means they just didn't have one or she didn't develop the charm to where it could become corporeal.
What?
Because isn't your Patronus initially is like non-corporeal, but the corporeal version is like the advanced version.
Oh, it's just when you get better at casting it.
Okay, that's what I was saying. But yes, when you get better at casting.
There's not like a second level.
No,
like...
yeah. So all I'm saying is it didn't seem like she got to that part. Whether it's she got better at the spell.
She found a lot of demigod statues. And instead of taking them to Moon,
she was too busy.
She took them to someone else who taught her.
She was too busy testing out the Quidditch brooms and stuff. So
she didn't need to be great at that because she would just outfly them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes total sense.
She's good at Accio.
Yeah.
Get on the broom. Get out of there.
She didn't put more points into that spell. Exactly. Exactly.
Good one, Ryan.
I see you, Ryan. But anyway, that's what the news so far in regards to just Harry Potter overall. Shout out to Draco, aka Tom Felton. Congrats on the debut last night. I know they're doing a red carpet thing this weekend. And of course, shout out to Wizarding World Direct for the set photos and stuff. If you guys aren't already, be sure to follow them on Instagram as well as X, updating all the information and stuff, behind the scenes stuff. They're on the ground, or at least getting the information and correctly giving credit to the people they're getting the photos and stuff from, which a lot of people aren't doing. So again, shout out to Wizarding World Direct. So anyway, let's get to the topic at hand. Where is Hogwarts Legacy 2 announcement? What is going on?
Ooh.
I'm going to talk about that. Any impressions to share about the Audible? Oh, yeah. Quickly. I got to chapter 12 this past weekend on my trip. Nothing's changed. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's good. It's so good. It's so good. I gotta let Sue listen to it this weekend while she's working or something.
It actually showed up in my Audible app, and I downloaded it.
Let's go.
I don't know if it's maybe our accounts are linked a little.
Amazon, maybe.
Either that or I just like
spying on me.
I don't know. I downloaded it.
But
I don't know how, but it happened.
But
I haven't started listening to it.
She hasn't. Only snippets I played for her last Wednesday. But yeah, Audible book. It's so good. It's so good. It's the definitive. Depending on when we get to it, like later on in the series, like Prisoner of Azkaban and stuff like that, I might like it better than some of the movies. I'm joking. No.
Do you guys want to take this one or should I?
No, I'm joking.
Any of us can start.
It's way better than the movies.
Someone
way better
said
than the
it,
movies.
and then someone else spiked
It's way better than the movies.
Just I'll let you guys take it. I'll just read.
It's the best way to experience the Harry Potter story. It's the best way, by far, hands down. It's so good. God, it's so good. It's so good, bro. It's so good. I need that immersion, and the fact that we got that, I just needed it. So
would you believe me if I told you that that's how it is when you're reading it? If you're like a reader, that's how it feels.
I've read books before.
I know. I'm just saying, like, if you're like a person who does a lot of and enjoys reading, that's like the level of immersion.
I'm with you. I'm just saying, they're doing it on it feels like a movie production with book writing, and it's just great. It's just great. That's all.
AJ said, reading it yourself has all the right voices in your head. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's immersive.
Yeah.
It's like a movie in your head.
That's all, because my favorite medium is movies, and so I'm getting that. It's so cool to get that. It's so cool to have that, because it sounds, especially because like I can imagine, like when I hear, especially like good Lord, Tolkien, when he describes he describes everything in his books, and like I see it, I even feel it, but like it's the sounds that what they're doing with Audible with the background sound effects. That's what's like selling me. More so than the voice acting. The background audibles and stuff, and just hearing the train and everything, and like even like hearing the rustle and bustle in Hogwarts, like it's so good. It's good.
AJ said they're cooking with the sound effects. Ryan said
Yes.
the audiobook slaps. Majika
Yeah,
listened
sound
to
effects.
all of it while working, but need to listen to it while out walking with some earphones. Nice.
Yeah.
Amanda said, I'm kind of scared for them to bring the Boo Tuber pus scenes to life.
Yeah.
Facts. AJ said, imagine the Lord of the Rings audiobooks voiced by Professor Binns.
Bro. Lord of the Rings?
He said by Professor Binns.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
That's who should voice the Silmarillion, you know?
Hey!
What?
I love the Silmarillion.
Oh, okay, fine. The appendices.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right.
I love the Silmarillion. I know it's like just lineage, but I love the Silmarillion. Anyway, let's get into topics of Hogwarts Legacy 2. Where is it? But first, we're going to hear a word from our sponsor, Gamesir, sponsor of today's stream. Let me get my yos and clutches in the chat, and we'll see you guys on the other side. This is the X5S controller and FX5 cooler from Gamesir, the sponsor of today's video. The X5S controller is Gamesir's long line of elite X5 mobile controllers, but now the X5S is a broader, stronger, and freer multi-platform controller with a sleek and lightweight design, perfect for gaming on the go. Compatible not just for mobile, tablets, and PC, but also the Switch and Switch 2, thanks to its tri-mode connectivity for wide device compatibility, all of which boasts Gamesir's trademark and iconic features, like the trademark Gamesir Hall Effect sticks for anti-drift and precise controls, clutch, the trademark Gamesir Hall Effect analog triggers for unparalleled smoothness and ultimate responsiveness, clutch, dual HD rumble motors with 5 adjustable levels of vibration, clutch, built-in 6-axis gyroscope for precise motion control, clutch, and of course, swappable ABXY buttons for your preferred layouts on any device, clutch. But don't forget the other optional feature for the X5S, and that is Gamesir's FX5 thermoelectric cooler, offering exceptional cooling performance with 3 adjustable cooling modes, silent, extreme cold, and overclocking. Yo. Dynamic RGB lighting indicated current mode. Yo. And dual power options featuring wireless and wired for flexible use. Yo. The selling point for me has been the combination of pro features and pro cooling all on my kid's Switch. Specifically, anti-drift Hall Effect sticks from the X5S and the extreme cooling of the FX5 have made their old Switch, what can I say, feel new, which is, yo, clutch. So if you're interested in the Gamesir X5S controller and the Gamesir FX5 cooler, check out our affiliate links in the description below. It's a great way to support the channel while also upgrading your mobile gaming experience. And thanks to Gamesir for sponsoring today's video. Microphone check, checkity check. Check 212. What you want to do when Sue had to leave, finish dinner for the crew bars. So everybody say bye, Sue. Check, check, check. Okay, we're back. All right, awesome. So, we talked about this earlier. And I've been seeing a lot of releases being announced. And I'm just wondering, especially after the GTA delay announcement. What was it? Was that Monday? Was that Monday or this weekend? I can't remember. But with GTA's announcement of it being delayed or pushed back again from the May date to November of 2026, and then other new projects, even WB project with Batman, the Legacy, the Dark Knight, the Lego Batman, a WB Games property or title being released, coming out in 2026. We're getting like windows, but not dates. And with Hogwarts, like, this is the thing, you guys. Hogwarts Legacy is going to be 3 years old in 3 months. December, January, February. In 3 months, Hogwarts Legacy is going to be 3 years old in regards to its release. When it first initially released, what was it, like February 6th or 7th or something like that, on the PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. 3 years, you guys. It doesn't even feel like 3 years. But it has been 3 years since Hogwarts. It will be 3 years and 3 months since Hogwarts Legacy is released. And like, for a lot of people, they're like, what's next? After the initial release, we knew the entire year in 2023, they worked on making sure the game was able to be had on every console. So we got the PS4 and Xbox One release in April. And then we got the Nintendo Switch release in November. Initial date was going to be in June. And so we knew 2023, that's where they were working on. And thanks to that and their efforts, Avalanche Software getting it to as many people as possible, it was the highest selling game in 2023. 2024 comes around. We really don't hear anything. WB's pushing their other games that are coming out. Suicide Squad releases the same time in 2024 in February. Multiverses comes out. Even Quidditch Champions starts releasing. I believe that came out in September of that year. But we did get in June a nice little summer update with new brooms, photo mode, new apparel, Azkaban gear, like. We got a nice little quality of life features as well with the respecking of your talents and everything. That came out in June of 2024. So we're like, okay, they're working on that most of the time in 2024. And they were working on mods when they reached out to us in October, letting us know there was going to be some campaign and work done with CurseForge. We had people had NDAs up until late January when CurseForge and Hogwarts Legacy announced that they would be working together, and mods came out. That was earlier this year in 2025, and then we found out they were going to be releasing on Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch 2. So obviously, Avalanche Software has been busy, but in between the summer release and even the Switch 2 release, which is around a year between, we also heard rumblings about a DLC being developed. And we just knew, okay, they were going to be working on stuff, but we didn't know any information about the DLC outside. It could be 12 to 15 additional hours of content, side quests, new maps and stuff. This was from Insider Gaming reporting, and even Jason Schreier of Bloomberg, who wrote about it after the failure of Suicide Squad. In his article, at the very tail end, he said that WB was shifting cats from Rocksteady over to help Avalanche Software work on the DLC. So we're just like, all right, we're going to get something to do because not everybody has PC for mods and all these other things. And then we found out in February or March, they canceled the DLC of 2025. They canceled the DLC. So we're just like, they're doing all of this. And the only reference we have of Hogwarts Legacy 2 like being in development was this quote from one of the execs over at the CFO specifically at Warner Brothers Discovery, who says, on the heels of and this is a Variety article, on the heels of Warner Brothers Games releasing Harry Potter Quidditch Champions Tuesday, Warner Brothers Discovery Chief Financial Officer has confirmed that a more direct sequel to 2023's hit Wizarding World game, Hogwarts Legacy, is a goal for the team moving forward, saying obviously a successor to Hogwarts Legacy is one of the biggest priorities in a couple of years down the road. So we know the sequel to Hogwarts Legacy is a priority, but they also said it's a couple of years down the road. Chris, welcome to Patronus Squad. What up, Chris Clutch? I didn't think of it being 3 years. I know. I was doing the math earlier. I was like, oh my gosh, it's been 3 years. Because I remember the hype just like it was yesterday. But anyway, that's all we've gotten. Outside of job listings that I've been on top of, this is all we know. And going back to even what we know, we also know that Avalanche Software is working on other games as well. With this hiring post, it says, we're hiring, calling all witches and wizards. Across the globe, Avalanche is looking for the next wave of talent to build multiple games. And this job listing has expanded to like 15, 16, and now it's gone back down because they filled the positions and stuff. But we know a lot of stuff is happening. So you could be like, James, what are you concerned about in regards to the announcement for Hogwarts Legacy 2? They're working on it. They're busy. We know this now. But we usually get a formal announcement when it comes to cats working on a game or in development or something like that. And I'm not just saying this like randomly. There's a standard that has been set recently, at least with WB Games and them talking about games that are coming out eventually, right? If we go back to the Hogwarts Legacy reveal trailer. Let me do this. If we go back to the Hogwarts Legacy reveal trailer, this was, when was this? 2020? 5 years ago. Yeah, so 2020. This was 5 years ago. I remember because we were literally doing Wizarding Wednesday. Didn't know, we knew the state of play was happening or something along those lines, but didn't know this was going to be shown. Everybody in my chat is like, James, switch over. It's James and Sue, switch over. They're showing the new Harry Potter game. And we saw this and lost our mind. But they announced this 3 years before the game was initially released. They showed this 3 years before the game was released. 3 years. Now, this was also based on the game supposedly coming out in 2021. And then we found out, hey, you're not getting anything in 2021. And they were dead silent until Chandler came in December of 2021, and we got the state of play in March of 2022. But this was 3 years before the game effectively released. So where is our reveal trailer? Where is our anything concerning Hogwarts Legacy? The sequels specifically. Is it going to be 3 years from next year because they were working on backwards compatibility for the Switch in 2023, the update in 2024, and mods in 2024, release the mods in 2025, and the Switch 2 version in 2025. And so now 2026, they can put all their eggs in the basket and be done with Hogwarts Legacy and focus on the sequel? Like, what's the dealio? Because, again, this was 3 years in advance. And it's not just Hogwarts Legacy. Again, something with WB. Let me see. The Wonder Woman reveal. The Wonder Woman reveal trailer. This was, again, on Warner Brothers website. This was 3 years ago. And it was just canceled earlier this year. Nothing crazy like the Hogwarts Legacy reveal trailer, but we got a nice little clip though. Like a nice little clip. And this is the official game announcement teaser. This was an announcement teaser. The Hogwarts Legacy one was the reveal trailer, letting you guys know, hey, this game exists. And yeah, it's no gameplay, it's all CGI, but I will take that for Hogwarts Legacy 2. And this was, again, 3 years ago before they canceled it earlier this year, closing down Monolith. I can go down the list. I can go down the list. Let me see, what other game? This is all WB, by the way. Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad reveal trailer. Another WB Games property and DC property. Suicide Squad. Kill. Oh, too many L's. All right, let me see. When was that? This was, what, 5? Is this 5? Oh my, this was 5 years ago. And it was supposed to come out in 2023 initially. We got this 5 years ago. And the game initially came out last year. So 4 years later, 4 years between the a reveal official teaser trailer and the actual game releasing. So, again, there's precedence for WB doing stuff like this. There's precedence for it. So my question, where is the announcement, trailer, teaser trailer, reveal trailer, something concerning Hogwarts Legacy 2? I narrowed it down in the poll to just, they're busy, they're working on it, and it's not ready to be revealed yet. They're filling the roles. Chandler left, just recently left November 4th, and he's known he was going to be leaving for a year. And if you guys didn't know, we didn't start getting a lot of stuff from Hogwarts Legacy until Chandler's role was filled. The community manager role, at least, was filled in December of 2021. And then we got the State of Play in 2022 of March. And then after that, it was just full speed ahead. Like, they even reached out to me for this gameplay showcase, like in April, May. Like a month or two after the State of Play. So they hit the ground running during that in 2022. But where is it? Where is it? So again, filling a role for community manager, because that's usually your voice for the studio, representing the game, your voice for the game in the studio. So those are big shoes to fill. That could be it. It could just be like, hey, we've been working on the other games for the Switch 2, the mods, and whatever updates we got last year in summer of 2024. So they were just busy doing other things. Could it also be the merger? The merger is a big thing that's looming over WB as a whole, and definitely is going to trickle down to not just the movies, but the video games divisions and everything else. So that's definitely something to think about as well. Or again, going back to the poll, is it all of the above? The looming, the looming merger, just busy doing other stuff, and filling the role for community manager. Me personally, I think they're busy, but I also think this game is long off, like is very far away from being done. I really do. I think this game is very far away from being done. And that's the scary thought. Being Magic Awakened veteran to have our fears. Bro, I know. Because Magic Awakened, Paris, do you correct me if I'm wrong? Magic Awakened was announced in what, 2020? 2021? And released in 2021 in the Asian market? before it hit us in what, 2024? No, it ended in 2024. They released it in 2023 in the Americas, in these regions in 2023. So there was quite a bit of time between that. I didn't. Let me see. Hey, what's up? What's up, you? Let me see. I'll be keeping cautiously optimistic for announcement this year. I don't think we're getting anything. I don't think it. Mech says yes, I believe. Because I remember the release date for Magic Awakening being like weird. Because I remember playing the betas or alphas, whatever, for a while before it released in the Asian Pacific markets. But then I was like, why can't we have it? And then we got it in 2023. So I don't know. Let me see. How far in advance was Wizards Unite? Wizards Unite, we didn't get the reveal trailer till a year out. Because Wizards Unite, we started seeing the first trailer in 2028. And the game released in June 20 of 2019. So 2018, we got the first trailer. So that was a year. So that was a year from the reveal to the game's release. And to be fair, like recently, the Lego Batman, let me see. Lego Legacy of Dark Knight. Let me see. Was it reveal? Yeah, so we got this a couple of months ago, and this is supposed to release, what, in March of 2026? Release date. Spring of 2026. So spring would be between March and June. That'll be like second quarter. So that's less than a month right there for the Lego game. For the Lego Batman. That would be, that would be less than a year between the reveal trailer 2 months ago and then the release date in 2026 spring. Donald C. Stewart with, hey, thank you for the super chat. Let me get nifflers and gifts in the chat. Won't hear anything until we give up. It's money. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. I think they're far off. I really do think they're far off. But here's an example of a reveal trailer happening and its release happening all less than a year. And we saw that with Wizards Unite as well. But with WB, most of the games they've announced, I didn't even do Gotham Knights. These are all like games that released around the same time as Hogwarts Legacy, because Gotham Knights was what, 2022? I want to say 2022 or 2021. So I don't know. VMA released in, let me see, China, September of 2021. Global took it out to March through June of 2023. So that's 2 years. When did we get the reveal trailer though, Parrish, for Magic Awakening? Or did we even get one? Yeah, this is the official trailer. Gameplay trailer. Yeah, these are newer. This was 3 years. That's a global one. Yeah, because the game came out. Game trailer. This would probably be 4 years. I feel like it was older. But mobiles, because even like with Wizards Unite, Even with Wizards Unite, that's the launch trailer. No, this one, yeah. This one. This was the reveal. This was like the very first trailer we got. Yeah, this was like November. This was like November of 2018. Because it was around the time Crimes of Grindelwald released as well. So, I'll say this, most of the games we just talked about, at least with recent releases, like within the last, 2-3 years, they were revealed at least 2 to 3 years before the game effectively released. Suicide Squad, Gotham Knights, Wonder Woman, even though it was canceled, and even Hogwarts Legacy, the first game, coming out, reveal trailer in 2020, and the game coming out officially for the first time in 2023. So, is that the time frame we can expect? We assume that, hey, the blueprint is there, the foundation is there. They're not making a totally new game like they were for the first one. So maybe that time period might be cut short between the reveal trailer and actual game's release. But at the same time, with so many titles announcing their release, Intergalactic, and the Heretic Prophet from Naughty Dog. We got that. When was that? Intergalactic. That came out last year's Game Awards. Yeah, we're at 10 months. Yeah. That came out last year's Game Awards. A lot of people don't think we're going to get this until 2027 at the earliest. And this is the announcement trailer. So, and this is what I want. Like, I'm sorry. You can say I'm being selfish. You can say I'm being like looking out for me only or my channel because like I make Hogwarts Legacy content and James just wants content so he can make content on his channel and make money or whatever you want to say. You can say all of that. I don't care. It's been 3 years since the game's released. It's been 3 years. When we get to February of 2026, it would have been 3 years. 3 years. And we know, according to Morris Squire, they laid out stuff and have things assigned for, narratively, at least for the game, for the sequel. We know this. Andy confirmed it when he talked to her at the launch event. I confirmed it when I got to talk to some people at the launch event in LA. Andy's was in London. We know they laid out stuff narratively for the sequel. They have plans. And Alan 2 has said so. So, and we know he hasn't gone anywhere. Only person I know who's left is Chandler. I won't say the other person, but yeah, I won't say the other person. But the people narratively who are there, still there. And they're hiring more writers. They just filled out like 2 positions for writing. So hold up? Why can't we get an announcement trailer next year or at the Game Awards? Why can't we get a trailer just saying in development? In development. Like something. Because this trailer is probably going to be 2 years out from when this game released, when this initial release is 3 years. Because it was announced in 2024, last year. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Writing is so important. Yeah, so there was 15 positions. It was about 15 or 16 positions that were being filled at Avalanche Software specifically. Not all of them were for the sequel for Hogwarts Legacy 2. A bunch of them were for the RPG, online multiplayer RPG is the term in the job descriptions. most of those job descriptions, most of those job openings was for that game. Because we know they're working on 2 games, the sequel for Hogwarts Legacy and the online multiplayer RPG game. We know those are the 2 games. There's possibly other games that they're working on as well, because going back to this, build multiple games. So we know they're going to working on multiple games. So 2 could mean multiple, and they might not just want to say we're only working on 2 games, or at least developing another 3rd game that's quiet. Because I know the director for the multiplayer game is Jared Burbach. And he comes from Destiny, and he comes from I forgot another online game. So we know the game director for that game, for the multiplayer game. We know the game director for Hogwarts Legacy, Alan 2, he's coming back. So you need your game director. So those are the 2 big positions that they have that is already established for those games. And that's what the job openings were for. But again, we're 3 years out from the initial release of Hogwarts Legacy. And you've only just put out more stuff to support Hogwarts Legacy. So where is an announcement or just an acknowledgement outside of this quote that's saying Hogwarts Legacy sequel in development? Where is that? Why don't we have that? And again, I think the merger, the filling of Chandler's position as community manager, and even just how busy they've been since the release of Hogwarts Legacy, might have something to do with just how quiet they've been. Because I'm like, bro, it's a priority. They said it's a priority. The CFO said it's a priority. It's the biggest priority. So why haven't we said anything about it? Now, this quote also states in a couple of years down the road. Now, a lot of people take couple as 2 years, which would put it around 2026 from when this quote was made in 2024. But a couple of years down the road also means further down the road. 2026, 2027, which is also happens to be around the time when we get the HBO series in 2027. So I just think it's been too quiet. I just think with the lack of energy going towards the game right now, it's been quiet. They decided not to give us anything outside of the summer update. They canceled the DLC. We have the Switch 2 upgrade, but we haven't really gotten anything else. Mods was amazing, but less than half of you guys were able to participate in that. Way less than half of you guys. So what about the rest of the crew, especially since you canceled the DLC? And what effect does the DLC have on the development of Hogwarts Legacy 2? So we need something. If we don't get an announcement or at least an official statement from Avalanche Software, WB Games, saying currently in development, Hogwarts Legacy 2, which we already know is in development, but for the fandom, for the community, for WB, this needs to be at the forefront, at least from your gaming division. You already got Batman coming out, which was a pleasant surprise. The Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. That was a huge surprise, and that's going to be huge for them next year. But your highest selling game to date has had nothing except just re-releases and and one update. 2 updates with mods in the summer update. And going into the merger, this needs to be at the forefront. Hey, it's in development. It's coming. Get ready. That might help your merger and get more money if you're going to sell it to somebody. Like, I don't understand why we haven't heard anything. It makes no sense outside of those 3 things I've brought up. And if that's the case, then things is going slower than I thought it would be. Because again, in February, it's going to be 3 years, bro. In February, it's going to be 3 years. And we need to hear something. That's crazy. The only statement we have about the sequel is from this guy. That's crazy to me. Especially with a team that has been so good communicating with the audience. That's crazy to me. I'm sure Avalanche would love to share something small, but I guess it's up to WB. Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. And that's the other part, too, that's worrying. Because obviously they have to work with WB. WB also has to work with Wizarding World and Harry Potter. So, like, even when I was doing the gameplay showcase, like, there was a lot of red tape because there's so many hands involved because the IP is owned by Wizarding World, Pottermore, J.K. Rowling, whatever, that side of things, and then WB side of things, and then the gaming side of things under WB, and then Avalanche Software. So, like, there's a lot of, like, red tape ladder that you have to go up to just to, like, make sure everything is up to par. And putting out something like this takes a while. I understand that. But, like, just a tweet, a quote, a little, like, 15-second sizzle reel like they did with the Wonder Woman announcement trailer. Like, you can't tell me you can't do anything like that. You don't even have to show people. Just show around Hogwarts. I can do that. In development. I don't know, bro. James, at this point, the Game Awards is the best bet to get anything, in my opinion. Perez, like, I totally agree. Up to this point, that's the best bet to get anything. But, like, seeing how the Game Awards has treated Hogwarts Legacy in the past, there's a reason they've decided to do their own thing with a lot of stuff, with a lot of events, with a lot of announcements. If you notice, a lot of their announcements have been outside of the state of play with the initial reveal trailer, and that's because they had to deal with PlayStation. They really haven't announced anything with any event. And even during the launch, they were at the what's the Summer Games? Not Summer Games Fest. What's the one in Germany? They were there for that. I remember Chandler and Eric being live for that, but that was along the release. But ever since after that, especially when they didn't get like any awards at the Game Awards in 2023, not even for music, not even for sound, not even for like Game of the Year, nothing. They've been doing their own thing. And so just knowing the pattern they've shown, I don't think if we got anything similar to an announcement trailer, I don't think they would do it at the Game Awards. I think they'd do it on their own. Game Awards would have the most eyes and would probably draw the biggest crowd for sure. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was there, but just based off of what they've been doing since the release of the game, they've been doing their own announcements. Even the summer update was like a couple of days before Summer Games Fest. It was a couple of days before Summer Games Fest. It wasn't during Summer Games Fest. Because the only thing Harry Potter during Summer Games Fest in 2024, when we got the update in June, was the Quidditch Champions announcement. And that reveal trailer, which ended up releasing in September of 2024. So, they've been doing their own thing, bro. Because they could have easily just waited and put it in with Summer Games Fest. But no, they said, no, we're good. Gamescom. Thank you, David. That's what it was. Ray suggesting Lady Brittany. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. I think the WB business restructuring might impact this too. Yeah, Parrish. No, that's also a good point. For those of you guys unaware, the restructuring for WB is supposed to officially like be complete in summer of 2026. So they have a like senior VP or someone higher up that's going to be focusing on completing like Harry Potter games. So that's who Avalanche is going to report to, and then they will be reporting that person who Avalanche is reporting to, VP or whoever, is going to be reporting to JP Barrett, who's basically filling in David Haddad's position, who walked down, who I think was fired, but who walked down from the WB Games president. And then JP Barrett is directly answering to David Zaslav, who is the CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery. So restructuring Parrish for sure is definitely affecting it, but I don't see how that's affecting development. It might just, right now, it could be affecting just communication and how they're communicating to the public. So that could be why. So you might be right. That could be why we haven't heard anything, because they're restructuring how they communicate to their higher ups to get stuff approved. So yeah, that could be the case. Might impact announcements. Yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about that, Parrish. That's a very good point. Gotta go eat. Starving. Haven't eaten all day. Thank you so much for the streaming. It's been a blast. Good night. Stay safe, healthy. Yeah, Lauren. Yeah, saying. Wait, what time is it? Oh, I gotta go. We gotta go. Wouldn't shock me if Hogwarts Legacy comes out before GTA 6. That's the question. What are we gonna get first? GTA 6 or Hogwarts Legacy 2? That's the question. Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was so late. Sorry for running over you guys. Usually do 2 hours, but I didn't see the time check or anything. Even a short clip of Seb asking good or evil. I know, like, it's easy, bro. It's easy. Yeah, so I will be on the lookout. If we hear anything, if we see anything, you'll hear it from here first. You know we'll cover it. So until then, we'll be waiting. I'll definitely co-stream the Game Awards, because that's always a good time. It's always a fun time. I usually like put on a jacket or like a tie or something. We have fun. Great reactions last year. Again, with the Heretic Prophet. I think the new Wukong game was announced during the Game Awards last year, and some other ones and stuff. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be happening in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. And we'll be hoping we get some Hogwarts Legacy 2 news, whether it's just an announcement trailer or just in development trailer. Give me 10 seconds. That's all I need. And I'll make a 30-minute video breaking down. But at this point, I just think we need something, especially going into the merger with WB Discovery up for sale. We need something, and the community wants something. And again, come February, it's going to be 3 years. So I don't know what the holdup is outside of the restructuring Parrish pointed out, outside of filling the role for Chandler Wood, who was the voice of not only us to WB, but WB's voice to us. And also just overall, they've been busy. They've been busy working on stuff, and Avalanche Software is not that big yet, and there's a reason they're expanding and hiring multiple positions to not just work on multiple games, but also expand the studio. So all of that could be the reason, but either way, you just need to get this stuff out there. So yeah. David and Kelly pirouettes. Do we have the likes? Ooh, 69. 6-7. Yeah, I'll do a pirouette. We'll do a pirouette to get out here. You know what? I'll save it for next week. I'll owe you guys next week. So remind me, beginning of the stream, James, you owe us pirouettes, and we had to do 2 chocolate frogs. So 4 total chocolate frogs, because we didn't get to do it today because we're running over today. Because I don't want to keep you guys up and stuff. So 4 chocolate frogs next week and a pirouette next week at the beginning of the stream. We'll have some fun and we'll go from there. So yeah, but yo, if you guys have thoughts, if you guys have opinions, if you guys have some hot topics regarding everything we talked about today, Madam Hooch's gear for the set photos, Tom Felton debuting back as Draco Malfoy on Cursed Child, and even the random questions we got from you guys at the beginning of the stream, and of course the announcement trailer for Hogwarts Legacy 2. Where is it? If you guys have thoughts and hot takes on those things, be sure to comment below, and Replay Squad We love to hear from you guys. And thanks so much for participating with us, engaging with us every Wednesday. It's always fun, man. We're 5 years plus in now, and it's always a blast every time. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with your boy and Sue. We love you guys. Hope you are excited and getting ready for the holiday season. And above all, I hope you guys are safe and sound, and hope things are going well for you guys. And if not, hope today was able to at least provide some Lumos in your life. And speaking of Lumos, be sure to spread Lumos wherever you can if possible, because you never know who needs it, and you never know how it could affect somebody. Just a simple smile or hi to somebody in Discord, link in the description, or just in your surroundings might change somebody's day. So love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. We got a video for you guys Friday, but until next time.
Ryan Little. Ryan Little.
Bye.